and this is going to be the first and probably maybe even the only episode where I'm just going to leave really, really scathingly bad feedback on what I'm experiencing in Destiny as a returning veteran. It's me and you just chilling in Destiny 2. Mess around the sparrow gone. Roll around with bones. Let me work on that. It's just me and you. We chilling in Destiny 2. Running around the bones. Fuck around with some bones. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Episode 15, Iron Banner time. Let's see what we got today. I'm feeling like today may be an Iron Banner day.
No
That's a
battle
big discus and it looks hot.
warranted.
This man's got to be sweating standing
Light
next to that
versus
thing.
light.
Alright, what they got for us today? Point of the Stag. This is a very good bow from what I remember. The Guiding Light wasn't necessarily my favorite. Reese Walker straight. Some people like it, you know what I'm saying? I don't really be running with shotties like that. Lethal Abundance. Lethality in abundance, I guess. I don't know. Let's check this thing out. Let's see. This could be something. This could be something. Regardless, it's the Iron Banner. So it's an excuse to get into the Iron Banner and do Iron Banner things. At the end of the day, any excuse to get into the Crucible and mess around for a specific event like this is a good one. Not to mention the chance of gilding a title. Where's my Iron Banner one at? So what will we have to do for Iron Banner guilds? Okay. Okay. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. The real question is, do we really want to do this? Right? Do we really want to just dedicate a week, an afternoon to this? Would I rather raid? Would I rather look up at... Wait, what was I talking about? You know, what else I also just realized is that it is Tuesday, which means it's a reset. And we can do everything all over again in terms of getting pinnacle loot drops. Now, the pinnacle loot grind has been something that previously I have dedicated a lot of energy towards. And I mean a lot. I quite literally will calculate every single point of my armor to see when the next increment of the number 8 is so I can determine which activity I'm going to do next. I am not the only Guardian that does this. A lot of us do that. But as of the last 2 seasons I played seriously prior, I generally have just not cared as much about my light level because I feel like I don't really need to be at the very max. So I'm just gonna play and live effortlessly and we'll see how that ends up. Also, I'm noticing that I'm getting more enhancement cores, and because there's no continuous creep in power level, I'm not having to buy as many upgrade modules either, which basically means my enhancement core count is relatively high. If I'm in the 100 plus club, I don't really feel like doing those bounties because that's more of a chore anyway.
You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it.
So I am a chronicler, but I don't consider myself an expert in the lore like I once was. I'm pretty sure that Shaxx has beef with like all of the Titans. I'm pretty sure Zaval is mad at him for not following orders that one time. And I'm pretty sure that Saladin's mad at him for something similar. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure nobody likes Shaxx. Which is crazy because we all love Shaxx. So
I'd be right there with you if these rookies could just learn to fight by themselves.
I know, right? I've been saying that same thing this whole time. See, Shaxx, you understand me. There are a couple of spots in the tower that are absolutely beautiful. And sometimes there are moments or events or something like that in the game. This is one of my favorite spots. Traveler used to be right there before he dipped out. Just a beautiful spot. Never really thought I would look up there and miss that big, glowing golf ball in the sky. Man. So, listen. Tower shenanigans are basically the most underrated aspect of Destiny. So we're going to play the floor is lava. And then we're going to go into the Iron Banner after. For those of you that are not familiar with the floor is lava, once you reach a certain point, I think it's like around right here, if you touch the floor, you take damage and you will eventually die. So, the goal is to travel without touching the ground. Like right there, I touch and I take damage. And now we can jump really high. And since we can jump really high, let's go to high places. There's a wall right here. Yeah. We have a purpose today. Bro, I'm such a liability. I'm terrible in this game mode. This is like Crucible Gambit. That's all this is Crucible Gambit.
Quiet. Return to the fight.
I remember why, like,
tactics so far.
Iron Banner got old, because it depends on the game mode. But then that's just probably saying more about me than it is about Iron Banner. So I think I'm starting to get an idea of how to play this game strategically, but I'm not so sure yet.
Three minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have them. Everything's yours. Relish this time.
I did not expect those gun turrets to be there, and I drastically miscalculated their damage.
You are in control. Show them what that means. Good counter. Now hit them again. That shut them down.
Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up!
1 minute. Victory is within your grasp. Fight.
Took the feet right out under that guy. We lost, but I got a dope last kill. I do not like how they don't show a KD here. That's kind of whack. My thoughts on Iron Banner are a little mixed. I don't know if I should fully commit and change all my armor and do all that type of stuff and actually go for it and pursue it. I'm not really sure if I vibe with the game type. Now, I think the last Iron Banner I really contributed in and wanted to play in and was like, yeah, let me invest time and energy. It was Control. It was a long time ago. And then after that, there was another mode, and I really invested a lot of time and energy into it. But after a week, I found that I detested that game mode. It just was not enjoyable. I can play a week of Control. Back in the day, Call of Duty, I could play a week of hardcore search and destroy. I know there's a Destiny equivalent. I could do a week of Trials. I could do a week of Gambit even. But the week of well, maybe not a week of Gambit. I say that out loud and I feel like that's not true. But still, if you commit that much time to Banner and you're not really a big fan of the game type, it's just not enjoyable, even though the nostalgia or like the flair of the Iron Banner is there, and that's kind of tough. I think Control has been the default for so long, and not just in Banner but like in regular play, that a lot of us will just be on default mind for Control itself. So I don't know. I kind of wanted to get into Trials too, but I'm a little late for that in the week, I think, and I didn't feel I was ready for Trials until just as recently, despite the fact I played terrible in the last game. But let's not worry too much about it. We'll see if we match with another 6 Guardians, and then we'll figure out what the vibe is like there.
lost the lead. It's ended.
I do not understand what just happened. That guy got on me, I was not ready for him, and I almost messed up. Got him! Let's go! That almost got me. I heard it.
Another hunt will come
Got me.
soon.
Good stuff. Well played. Did you hear that? Slow motion. I bet you missed that again. Run it super slow motion. One more time, super duper slow motion. You probably heard it that time. Red dot on the screen. Now, sniper sees me, sniper pulls the trigger, I get into cover. Watch the bullet on the left, far left. You saw the flash? Rewind it. Team shooting, baby. Team shooting, baby.
Let the wolves rest.
Got
The
him.
hunt is over.
Oof, that was well played, I'm not gonna lie. But we got the heavy, so. They're kicking our ass right now. Okay, get up there. If I killed that guy that was shooting me, I'm the GOAT. Oh, I'm the GOAT. He had me dead to rights in the sniper twice. Can't believe he let me get him with that grenade like that. That was crazy.
5 minutes remain.
Flanked me. I deserve death. Alright, let's defend this guy. Let's go. I got you, buddy. Oh, no, I don't.
You are in control. Show them.
So much just happened.
I'm calling it. 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, if I end on a kill, did I really lose?
They won. But you'll be back.
I would rather not even do Iron Banner than sacrifice the drip. Like, I do not care enough to make my Warlock look like an idiot, and I don't really feel like playing it anymore because of that. Because my drip choices are being forced upon me, and I, as a player, no longer feel like I have freedom, I don't want to do it. Trash. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up episode 15, and this is gonna be the first and probably maybe even the only episode where I'm just gonna leave really, really scathingly bad feedback on what I'm experiencing in Destiny as a returning veteran. Iron Pledge ornament? What are you pledging? What are those shoulder pads? Like, what is that? Why would you do this? That is so not good looking. Look at this. That's what you need. You need a coat. You need a coat, man. Knowing that I'll progress slower, this is gonna sound so stupid. Knowing that I'll progress slower with the drip I want for my Warlock, right? As opposed to the drip therefore, like this is what they want me to look like in order to maximize my gains in Iron Banner. They want me to put on something like this. I got 4 chest pieces to choose from, 3 or 4, right? Okay. Legit dress, cool, whatever. Also a dress, cool, whatever. Also a dress. Is it too much to ask for a coat? That's what I need. I need a coat. See, that's a coat. It looks different, right? It looks similar to this in structure, but it's a coat. It's quite literally a coat. I guess you could say that's a battle coat. That don't look like a coat. This looks like a coat. Terrible. The Warlock drip is just they don't give it a chance to succeed. It's not fair to Warlocks, right? The third of me that loves to be a Warlock, I mean, I guess this helmet is alright. I'm not mad at that helmet. Is that what you want? Is that what you wanna go in looking like that? Dress how you play, right? Isn't that what they say? Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I'm so upset at that. I can't stop being upset at that. It's crazy how upset I am at something that's probably not that big of a deal. Anyway, allow me to digress. The point of this game is your drip. And when you... Also your guns. But when you were forced to wear certain types of armor prior to transmog, it was really, really lame. And I would sacrifice stat bonuses to look the way I wanted to look in the game. The individualism you experience as a Destiny player is one of the best aspects of it. The reason I don't want to go to another game is I've spent 10 years building up this Warlock and his freaking coat. You know? 10 years doing this, that, and the other, unlocking things and bettering the character, the account, whatever you want to say. So, like, being forced to take a step back and being forced at the clothes that I'm wearing just to receive a bonus that everyone else is going to be using. So if I don't use that, I'm just working harder and not smarter. I don't want to do it. It's crazy. I can get past the game mode being different and not being controlled. That's not a big deal. I was actually starting to have fun. I can get past the game not being balanced because, you know, it's not really a PvP game as much as we want it to be. I can get past the guns in the Iron Banner not being that attractive to me personally, right? I can even get past the armor in the Iron Banner looking really, really, really funky and stupid for the Warlock. I know it looks different and better for the Hunter and Titan on certain occasions, and maybe if I switched to my Hunter or my Titan, I wouldn't have this feeling, but I'm on Warlock vibes right now, so I'm not changing. But being forced to wear drip, to wear something on my Warlock that makes me look like a complete and utter lame is unacceptable. I won't do it. You will not have me out here looking like a moron. Absolutely not. I know, but just hear me out. Just hear me out. In retrospect, thinking further upon it, I might have spoken a little brashly. I might have overreacted a little bit, and now that I'm thinking about it a little more, I think it might be adequate and fun to get into the season of things by changing up the look. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. I could get behind that. Kind of got a Assassin's Creed white look to it. Still not a fan of the horns though. That helmet would look really cool without the horns. Anyway, as I was saying, it might be time to just change up the drip a little bit for the sake of Iron Banner. Get into the pageantry of the whole situation and enjoy the ooh baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's shiny. That's that Dr. Doom green. Anyway, to get into the pageant of things, the shaders got me thrown off balance here. But all in all, I do like the system of chainmail. That's really nice. That's really nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to go chainmail on that one. That's gonna be hard to beat. Wow, I was completely wrong. Yeah, you can make fantastic drip. I'm very happy with that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I was wrong. Stand corrected in my own video. But look, all in all, Iron Banner is fun, and it's good that they don't focus on control and control only. It's good that they switch up the modes. So in a little bit, I'll probably start a live stream of Iron Banner. I'll play through it. I might record some more clips. I might not. You might see them at the end of this video. You might not. But all in all, thumbs up. This might just be the conclusion of returning to Destiny 2. This just might actually be the conclusion.
The Iron Banner breaks the best.
Oh wow, that's aggressive. Saladin, wow, that was very. I guess I was broken too. He was right. It was very. He just read the whole situation there.
Doesn't respect light as you should. One day you may have to.
Hey, all right. Well, I'm just gonna chill over here with Saladin for a little while puts me up on game and stuff like that. You gotta look out for Big Unk over here, But on that note, I'm gonna see y'all on episode 16. You might see some gameplay footage, you might not. It just depends on what the flavor is at the end of the day, if I feel like editing or not. And until then, I hope RNG is always in your favor.
As we stand here, Guardian, will you join them?